அது பண்ணாதான் you have scope to expand or even you can implement your ideas in future. Now currently we have the biggest trampoline park in Tamil Nadu. 2020 ஆரம்பிச்சோம். That's when we started. We were tying up with the mall. That's when COVID hit. Exactly February ஆரம்பிச்சோம். Marchல I think we had the lockdown.
பிஸ்னஸில் வந்து ப்ராசஸ் ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். ப்ராசஸ் இல்லாமல் பிஸ்னஸ் வந்து கண்டினியூஸாக நடக்காது. ஏன்னா நீங்கள் பண்ணுற பிஸ்னஸ் வந்து எல்லாமே ஆட்டோ பைலட் தான் என்ன கன்சிடர் பண்ண முடியும். நீங்கள் ஐடியாவை கான்செப்ஷுவலைஸ் பண்ணுவீங்க, இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்ணுவீங்க, பட் யூ ஹவ் செட் இன் அ டீம் அண்ட் ப்ராசஸ் டு கிரியேட் தட்.
Yeah, that's very important because that was something I learned initially. This Q is la kattu kotta vishayam. So you need to have process and delegate work properly. அது பண்ணாதான் you have scope to expand or even you can implement your ideas in future. It gets monotonous after a stage. So when you have work delegated and thing, it gives scope for you to think how to expand it and ellame. So that I feel that's very important to delegate work properly and plan it out.
Mostly people come in for experience.
Yeah.
And that experience is limited an amount of hours and you encash that.
Yeah.
So what was the process that you put into this thought?
So in the cricket football itself, it became again lot of people have started coming up with it. So again I thought what next? What next? That's where in 2020 we had planned a trampoline park. Now currently we have the biggest trampoline park in Tamil Nadu. It's in Marina Mall. We have set it up. It's almost 25 to 30,000 square feet of space. It's basically a trampoline park and an entertainment zone. You have football, cricket as well as trampoline over there. Trampoline, it's not just trampoline for kids or you have team activities as well. So I wanted it to make it engaging for. So people come in, we have people of all ages coming from 4 years till 70 years. We have people walking in over there, and surprisingly we have more crowd from in their teens and elderly crowd. Even the IT going people, all those people come over there, and that's where
you have to look out for process that is set in the business. And it's every now and then nammaloda intervention on the business la irukanum. And the time that you told 2020 is almost COVID days.
Ama.
So you need to set up that business and that business is taking time.
Yeah.
And அது ஒரு மென்டல் பிளாக் தான். ஒரு ஃபவுண்டரோட கிளாரிட்டி இல்லாமல் இதெல்லாம் பண்ண முடியாது.
2020 ஆரம்பிச்சோம். That's when we started. We were tying up with the mall. That's when COVID hit. Exactly February ஆரம்பிச்சோம். Marchல I think we had the lockdown. So I had this conviction over the idea. I knew that it would work because the major idea in this is in the fun city ellame paatha that's VR games. Again it is not too productive or it's activity edume illa. So trampoline is fun with activity. You come over there, you sweat it out, at the same time you have a lot of fun. That's where, and there are few other concepts also I'm planning to bring in future, but I want to focus on this wherein they come, they have fun, at the same time they sweat it out, and it's in a nice way they have fun. So this is the concept that 2020 la sonna mare start panni 2 years it was a big struggle. The malls were shut and we weren't too sure what will, and Omar was, we started this thing, we got into an agreement with Marina Mall in Omar la. And Omar was like a booth bungalow. All the people had moved out, so you didn't know that we work from home concept. But I had this conviction at some point things would eventually get back to normal and the business would do more. People would be stressed, they would want to get out. So that conviction was there. That's what kept us going at that.
The important thing every entrepreneur keeps reminding themselves about is the conviction of the idea. That is one thing. And the grit to hold on to that idea till execution ceases.
Yeah.
That's very important for an entrepreneur. And this entrepreneur believes that that conviction of the idea and the grit to hold on to that idea is very, very important. And that is where I think the success of Dugout is there. And he also perceived that the stress factor will definitely be a bubble burst once everything opens up. And you would have seen that in your sales.
Yeah. Sonna mare, more than the kids, there are a lot of adults and things who are coming, which is nice to see. Lot of college, lot of working professionals who are over there. And they become a kid themselves. They come, they have fun. And
tell me one interesting story that you experienced in Dugout, because you would have had a lot of interesting stories. What is one thing which was very close to your heart?
One was, there was old lady at the age of 70 years. So she came and she didn't want to get out of it. For half an hour she was, because we have music as well over there. That gave me a lot of satisfaction to see even them coming and having fun. And
so this sort of business does not have an age group. So
yeah,
you cannot
basically you can't. And this, I didn't expect this. I was more focused, but there were a lot of elderly people also coming in, which is nice. 2.5 crores we had predicted the cost.
2.5 crores.
Trampoline, even the turf and all was imported from China. And then almost 1.5 crores worth value shipment was coming from China. கரெக்டாக அங்கே இது பண்ணோடனே தான் கோவிட் ஹிட். 2 crores லாஸா, இல்லாட்டி அப்படியே விடணுமா, இல்லாட்டி இன்னும் இப்போ பம்ப் இன் பண்ணி கண்டினியூ பண்ணணுமா?